On this day in history, July 6, 1957, Paul McCartney met John Lennon for the first time at a church event in Liverpool, England, where Lennon was performing. The duo would later form the Beatles, one of the most influential bands in history. John Lennon was playing at a show in Woolton, a suburb of Liverpool. His band was called the Quarrymen, and he played the guitar in addition to supplying vocals. They played on the back of a moving flatbed in a procession of floats before moving to a stage behind the church. Ivan Vaughan, one of Lennon's bandmates, introduced McCartney to Lennon. The two chatted for a few minutes before the band set up in the church hall for their evening performance. McCartney demonstrated how he tuned his guitar and sang several songs, but left before the evening performance. After their evening performance, Lennon and bandmate Pete Shotton discussed their encounter with McCartney, and Lennon said that perhaps they should invite McCartney to join the band. 2 weeks later, Shotton informed McCartney of the invitation. McCartney joined the Quarrymen after a brief holiday. Around that time, 2 members of the Quarrymen left. The group's sound was shifting from skiffle to rock, and their performances increasingly relied on harmony singing between Lennon and McCartney. The group needed another guitarist to accommodate their new rock-focused sound. McCartney recommended his school friend George Harrison. Lennon was reluctant, as Harrison was only 15 at the time. However, Harrison's auditions and McCartney's persistence led to Harrison's addition to the group. With Harrison's entry, the Quarrymen now had 4 guitarists. Lennon and McCartney suggested to Griffiths that he instead buy a bass guitar, but Griffiths refused because of the expense. The two subsequently convinced their manager to fire Griffiths. Bandmate Len Gary soon left the group due to an extended hospital stay, leaving Colin Hanton as the last of the group of Lennon's Quarrymen classmates that originally comprised the group. After several additional roster changes, the band changed their name to the Beatles. They continued to perform around Liverpool and in Hamburg, Germany, before being signed to Parlophone Records in 1962.